What's up, dudes? I figured I'd knock a video out real quick because AuxBeam decided to send me some LED headlamps for the Cherokee out there. I figured I'd make a video that would show some comparisons between Halogen, LED, and HID, because currently the XJ out there is running a headlight upgrade, like a housing upgrade, and it's using a HID kit from 20 years ago, and I'm gonna be putting in some new AuxBeam 5x7 projector LEDs. So I'm gonna do a bunch of comparisons. Okay, I have the original headlights, I have an upgraded housing with upgraded HIDs inside of it, which you can put halogens inside, and I have these new AuxBeam units that technically should probably outperform everything since they're newer. But we'll see. I'll go ahead at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and show you the comparisons at night. I am going to be using a GoPro 7. It doesn't do the best at night, but it will get the job done. I'll go ahead and show some shots of the headlight, and then I'll show some shots of it driving down the road. Okay, so you can get a good comparison of what everything kind of looks like, and hopefully you can kind of get some information if you're shopping for upgrading your headlights, which, you know, right now it's winter time. It's January and it's dark. It's dark all the time, so I'm driving around in the dark a lot. So it's a good time to make this headlight video and, you know, share some information with you. So, the factory headlight. Now, just go ahead and, you know, comment as much as you want in the comments how much I'm going to screw up what all this crap's called. So, this is originally what came with the XJ, okay? This is like, so these Jeep Cherokees, I'm going to be skipping back and forth all over the place. These Jeep Cherokees, man, this is an 01. This is actually the last year that they made the Cherokee. It's been around since the 80s.
It has just been reborn. It can now be ordered with a 4-liter, 6-cylinder, 173 horsepower engine.
This is actually an 80s style headlight. It's completely sealed. You can see like the plug. It goes into it. This thing is completely sealed. This actually has a little bit of a vacuum in it, and it's made out of glass. It's 100% glass. Like if you drop this thing, it will just explode like a light bulb. It's pretty much a big light bulb, like a real light bulb. And the light output on it is freaking terrible. It's straight out of the 80s, man. And you'll find these things on old Ford trucks, old Jeeps, geez, like really old Chevrolet pickups. They all use this style of headlight. Alright, so what I end up doing is I end up going with some of these Vision X upgrades, okay, upgraded housings, okay. It's the same thing, except it comes with a plastic back, and the lens itself is glass, so you can see, like, I just want to point something out with this, that, okay, so what it does is it allows you to use an H4 halogen bulb, like a new style bulb, like a bulb that you're going to find in your car, you know, like something like, this isn't an H4, but this is a halogen bulb. Okay, everyone kind of knows what if you don't know what a halogen bulb is, this is what a halogen bulb looks like, okay? So this, you can actually put one of these inside of this now, which is supposed to give you it says here, 45% more light output, which it totally does.
I totally believe you, dude. Yeah.
Okay, so it being clear, the bulb putting out more power, more lumens, and the way the reflector is made, it totally
Whoa, donuts!
Kicks the crap out of that, at least 45%. But what I've done is I went ahead, when I did it, I had this old HID kit laying around that I bought in like 99, and it's actually one of the first HID kits that you could get back in 99. 99. It's not like today where you go on Amazon and eBay and there's all this stuff that's super cheap, you know, like all these cheap HID kits and LED kits. It wasn't like that in 99. That was like right back when all the car modifications are getting hot, the Fast and Furious, all that stuff. Like, I bought this kit, and that kit cost me $450, and you're like, Jesus Christ. But back then you really didn't have any options on anything like that. If you wanted HIDs, you wanted the HID look, there wasn't any cheaper options. So, and I had to have it. I was rolling, you know, Honda Civics and import cars and doing all that stuff like that, and I spent the money. So I'm running a $400 HID kit from 20 years ago, All right, it's a good kit. It's actually made by Philips, so it kicks ass. I mean, the damn thing kicks ass. But you know, when you retrofit, not retrofit, but when you go to like an HID bulb and then one of these normal housings, you end up with some dark spots and the light gets deflected kind of funny. So it does that. It suffers from all that, but the light output is just retarded. Like, if you ever seen any HIDs, you know, when you turn them on and they burn, they turn on and they warm up and they change colors, and they almost like, I don't know, they glow. These things make the street signs glow. I mean, you'd be like way down the road and the light might not even be hitting it directly, but it'll make every sign in your way like glow. Like, there's something about a real good HID kit that'll make everything glow on the road. It's a terrific kit. AuxBeam contacted me and they're like, hey, we're gonna send you some lights. I told them, hey man, I'm gonna do a comparison video against a Philips HID kit from 20 years ago. You know, you want to send them anyway, send them anyway, and they did. So this is what I ended up with. I got some new technology. Here we go. Got these LEDs from AuxBeam, these whole units here, right? This is very specific, you know, I mean, not specific, but this won't fit in anything. It only fit in, you know, stuff that has the 5x7 style, and that's the plug. Okay, so these are high-low. One thing I'm having problems with this is so ancient. Well, the HID is so ancient, it doesn't have high-low. So this has high-low, and I know for a fact if this HID, if this was a projector, it would totally wouldn't have all those weird hot spots and dead spots. This one has the projector in it. So as far as the information goes, the AuxBeam lights, gonna have to kind of look it up real quick on my phone. I don't know the specifics on it. The HID kit, I can't remember, so it's so a long time ago. Let's see here, go on my phone. We're talking about 6000 K temperature, pure white. 8,000 lumens on the high beam and 5,600 lumens on the low beam, and total output is 110, and you know, runs on 12 watts, 50,000 hours. Now these bad boys here, the amount of hours are on them, I couldn't even tell you. So 50,000 hours. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is, I don't even know if I want to show you what this even looks like on the road. I'm gonna show you what this looks like, and when I actually put these in, I actually had to do a little bit of gluing on the seal because I'm real particular about, you know, I don't want water getting in anything, so I actually sealed a little boot up real good. If you take a peek in there, you can kind of see that it's an H4 style bulb, so I can go ahead and swap it in an H4 style halogen bulb, which I'm going to do. I have to go buy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an H4 bulb in here. I'll show you that. Then I'll show you the HIDs, and then I'll show you these guys all going down the road. So I'm real curious to see what the difference is. And this is probably has a little bit of advantage because it has the projector, but I really haven't seen anything with the LEDs which make me want to get them. You know, like the HIDs made me want to get them because they like glow and they change colors and they're just insane. You know, like I don't know if that was because I was real young, and you know, that's really what got me into, you know, one of those things that got me into the cars. But this is probably gonna put the light out where I need it, especially off-road. Actually, me and a buddy went off-road a couple days ago, and I couldn't see nothing, man. I'm gonna show you a little clip of that. And yeah, I couldn't see nothing. So doing some lighting, and really like my next step with the Cherokee over here. So, and getting AuxBeam's help, I really appreciate it. safe, have a great weekend. Later, bye.